Hello, I wanted to give you a quick overview of how to access the supports and the slides from Guidebooks. So you would type in Cattle ELA, this prompt will come up. You will click on Cattle Parish Schools, Wix.com. Then you will find whatever grade you're using. And today we're going to use the third grade as our point of reference. So I would click third grade. I would look at the units. Of course, we're going to unit one. So I would click the title of the unit, which is Story, Julian Tales. Then we will be moved to the Louisiana Curriculum Hub. I will click on third grade. You have the option of downloading the entire unit or slides. I would suggest that you download the entire unit. When you click here, you need to create a folder in your Google Drive entitled Guidebooks 3.0 and download the entire unit. Okay. But for today's purposes, I'm going directly to the lesson. So when you download the unit and you pull it up, you'll see unit and section. We're going to select the section one, which is the home of lesson one and our slide. So I would click there. I've already downloaded it and started making my supports and adding my supports and suggestions for my lesson. Okay, so you need to think about your students, your IEPs, and what supports they'll need. So we did a title page. We highlighted some of the supports our students may need. They may need to read aloud. We can do that virtually. We can read the lesson to students who are at home, or we can download the B-Tree Read Aloud right here. We added a link from YouTube. We created a link for a reading log in Google Docs. We'll talk about more how to do that later, but this is just what we'll need for the lesson. So let's go to slide 6. We begin to look at our lesson to see what support's there. So we found some supports that may be needed for the students. So the special education teacher, we highlighted that in gold, what they would be doing. And also we highlighted what the paraprofessional could provide support in green. We see if they could, the students can benefit from this because we already have planned for them. Let's go to slide 8. We see here that the special education teacher can prepare by getting their sticky notes together and also creating a Google Doc to record the students' responses so the students can type in their actual responses to that. And in this instance, they will need to type in words they do not know. So let's go to slide 13. So you'll see a graphic organizer here. Students may have difficulty accessing that. So what we did, we created a slide to model what they need to know. They'll need to know similar words, so we can actually type in and model similar words to chirp. Also, the definition, we can type that in. And also what would be my definition, we can model that if I created my own definition and the word and the source. And then independently, or they can work with a group, we created another slide using the word street that the students we would assign them to a Zoom group in breakout rooms to work on this as a group, and each student will be responsible for those. So we planned for the lesson. So let me show you what that looks like when we provide the suggestions for our lesson. Okay. So we will look up here. I do have that. I want to make sure you all. Okay. So right here, we have the suggestions. We highlighted our supports, and now we can summarize that in a document like this. This is just a possible way that we could summarize our supports, and then we could create a lesson and upload this into Canvas, all right? So that's a brief overview of how to access the lessons and supports and how we could plan to provide our students the instruction that they need. Thank you.